Throughout history, people have reported encounters with beings that looked completely human, but somehow didn't feel human. Some of these stories come from ancient mythology, some from modern UFO sightings, and some from real intelligence operations and modern technology. So the question is simple. If something looked exactly like a human, but wasn't one, would you even be able to tell? In 1954, a businessman reportedly arrived at Tokyo International Airport in Japan. Everything seemed normal at first. He had a passport, identification documents, and stamps from multiple countries. But when airport officers checked his passport, they noticed something impossible. The country listed was called Taured. There was just one problem. No such country exists. Confused, the officers showed him a world map and asked him to point it out. The man confidently pointed to the region where Andorra is located today. He insisted that his country had existed there for over 1,000 years. Authorities became suspicious and decided to detain him overnight in a hotel room under guard while they investigated. But when morning came, the man had vanished. No signs of escape, no broken windows, no explanation. Over time, this story evolved into theories about parallel universes and time travel, but researchers have never found official airport records confirming the event. Some believe it may have originated from a real passport fraud case in Japan during the 1950s, which slowly transformed into an urban legend over time. There is another topic similar to the concept fake humans, which is the Skinwalkers. And this is not actually another ghost story. There are so many reported cases about paranormal activities happened in the Skinwalker Ranch. Some of these stories say there are creatures that can shapeshift and disguise as humans. The Skinwalker comes from the beliefs of the Navajo people. In Navajo tradition, Skinwalkers are not monsters. They are said to be witches who have gained the ability to transform into animals through forbidden practices. Many of the popular stories online are linked to places like Skinwalker Ranch, where people report strange sounds, lights, and unexplained activity. But actually, there is no verified scientific evidence of shape-shifting beings. Most of these are based on personal experiences, folklore, or internet storytelling. In 1996, a journalist named Brian Bethel was sitting alone in his car in a parking lot in Abilene, Texas. He had arrived there after work late at night. As he sat in his vehicle, a group of children approached him and asked for a ride. According to the story, they wanted to go home and get money so they could watch a movie. At first, the request seemed normal, but something didn't feel right. Brian became suspicious because the movie they wanted to watch had already started about an hour earlier. As the conversation continued, he noticed something even stranger. Their voices began to sound older than their age. Their behavior felt unnatural. And then he noticed their eyes. According to the story, their eyes appeared completely black. No white, no visible pupils, just black. Brian was terrified. He quickly reversed his car and drove away. And when he looked back, the children had vanished into thin air.
I hadn't been there for more than just a few seconds. I had put my car in park. I grabbed my checkbook.
Before we move on to the next story, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching this video so far. This is actually my second long video, and I really hope you're enjoying it. If you'd like to support what I do, the best way is simply by subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like. It really helps the channel grow, and it motivates me to keep making more videos like this. Thanks a lot. Let's get back to the mysteries. Imagine walking through a forest at midnight. The trees are silent. The air is cold. Then in the distance, you see a figure. At first glance, it looks human, but something about it feels wrong. Its eyes are large, black, and almond-shaped. Its skin is gray. Its head is unusually large and disproportionate to its body. Its mouth is tiny. Its nose is barely visible. And despite looking somewhat human, its appearance is unsettling and deeply unnatural. These beings are commonly known as gray aliens, or simply grays. They are among the most recognizable figures in UFO lore. Greys are frequently described as looking somewhat human, but with several differences that make them appear more like an imitation of a human, rather than a true human. One of the most famous cases involving beings like these is the Travis Walton incident. In 1975, Travis Walton claimed that he was struck by a beam from a UFO and disappeared for several days. When he returned, he reported waking up inside a strange environment and encountering unusual humanoid entities. To this day, the case remains one of the most famous UFO stories ever reported. Whether greys are extraterrestrials, psychological phenomena, or something else entirely remains unknown. But their image has become one of the most enduring examples of a being that looks human. What if fake humans aren't supernatural at all? What if they actually exist in the real world? For decades, intelligence agencies have relied on disguises to protect their agents and carry out secret operations. One of the most important figures in this field was Jonna Mendez, a former CIA officer who later became the agency's chief of disguise. Her job was to help intelligence agents transform themselves into completely different people. The CIA developed highly realistic masks, wigs, prosthetics, and other disguise technologies capable of dramatically changing a person's appearance. According to Jonna Mendez, one CIA officer attended a meeting while wearing one of these advanced disguises. Nobody suspected anything unusual. The officer appeared completely normal. Then, during the meeting, he revealed that he had been wearing a disguise the entire time. The people in the room were shocked. They had been looking directly at a fake face without realizing it. But appearance alone wasn't enough. Agents also had to change the way they walked, talked, stood, and behaved. Because even the most convincing disguise can fail if someone still acts like themselves. Apart from all of these, probably the most important form of fake humans today is artificial intelligence. But I'm not going to talk about that because you probably know more about it than I do. Maybe you don't need to try so hard to find fake humans, because they might already be around you. Maybe they're closer than you think. Or maybe they're even someone you already know, but they may not actually be who they say they are. So at the end of the day, being real and genuine is what matters most, not being perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you know any other stories or types of fake humans, I'd love to read them, so leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.